I found something that shouldn't exist. Not in a modern city. Not in the 21st century. Edinburgh, Scotland. Greyfriars Kirkyard. A 400-year-old cemetery in the heart of the city. And inside it, the Black Mausoleum. Tomb of Sir George MacKenzie, lawyer, judge, lord, and torturer of 1,200 people. Since 1998, this tomb hasn't been quiet. Over 450 documented attacks, deep scratches appearing instantly, burns with no heat source, people collapsing inside the mausoleum, broken bones, hospitalizations. Officially, unexplained phenomenon under investigation. Case remains open since 1999. City of Edinburgh Council, 2003. We acknowledge multiple incidents of unusual nature. Safety measures have been implemented. But there are reports they don't publish. Photographs tour guides keep private. Medical testimony that they simply can't explain. When I started investigating this case, I thought mass hysteria, urban legend. And then I saw the marks, read the medical reports, heard witnesses who'd never met describing the exact same impossibility. This isn't folklore. It's documented. It's happening. Come with me. Through the archives, through the victims, through the history. By the end, you'll understand why this graveyard still kills. Greyfriars Kirkyard, established 1562, Edinburgh's first public cemetery. Grey stone, high walls, headstones tilted by time. In the south center, an isolated area, walled, the Covenanters' prison. 1679, Scotland divided. King Charles II demands control over the church. The Covenanters, Presbyterians, refuse. Rebellion, Battle of Bothwell Bridge. 1,200 prisoners, men, women, some teenagers, marched to Edinburgh, locked here, in Greyfriars, outdoors, for 5 months. Records from the period describe no adequate shelter, Scottish winter, constant rain, minimal rations, diseases, typhus, dysentery, guards with orders, no mercy. Document, National Records of Scotland, 1679. Many perished from cold and starvation, bodies removed daily. Estimated dead, 400 to 500, buried in mass graves in Greyfriars itself. And who supervised? Who ensured none escaped? Who judged their heresies? Sir George MacKenzie of Rosehaw, 1336 to 1691. Lord Advocate of Scotland, brilliant lawyer, founder of the Advocates' Library in Edinburgh, prolific writer, and known in history as Bloody MacKenzie, Bloody MacKenzie. Responsible for the legal persecution of Covenanters, ordered mass arrests, tortures, thumbs crushed in thumb screws, red-hot irons, simulated drowning, public executions, hangings in the Grassmarket, 10 minutes from Greyfriars. Families forced to watch. Historical records. MacKenzie personally prosecuted hundreds. Conviction rate, 95%. Usual sentence, death. Historian Michael Lynch, Scotland, A New History, 1992. MacKenzie conducted the most brutal legal campaign in Scottish history. Fanatical zeal, no documented mercy. 1691. MacKenzie dies. Buried with honors. Greyfriars Kirkyard. Private mausoleum. Elaborate structure. Black. Iron bars. Door. Locked. Ironically, 50 meters from the Covenanters he persecuted, buried in the graveyard of his enemies. For 377 years, the tomb remained undisturbed, silent. And then, 1998, someone opened it. December 1998. A homeless man seeking shelter forces open the door of the Black Mausoleum, enters. What happened inside, no one knows for certain. Found hours later, in shock, head wounds. Claimed he fell through rotted flooring into a lower chamber, filled with open portals. Police report, Lothian and Borders Police, December 18th, 1998. Individual found in altered state. Injuries consistent with fall. Tomb damaged. Vandalism investigation opened. The homeless man disappeared before giving statement. Never identified. And then the reports began. January 1999, first night tour after the incident. Tour guide Colin Grant leads a group of 15 people. They pass the Black Mausoleum. Colin Grant, interviewed 2000. I felt sudden cold, not wind. Cold from inside, like ice in my veins. And pressure on my chest, like a hand pushing. 3 tourists fainted simultaneously, no medical explanation. March 1999, 28 incidents in 2 months. Pattern emerges. All inside or near the Black Mausoleum. Symptoms: sudden nausea, vertigo, sensation of being watched, and physical marks. Scratches, not light marks, deep scratches. 3 parallel lines, always 3, appearing while people are inside the mausoleum. Sarah Campbell, Australian tourist, March 15th, 1999. Testimony in Jan Andrew Henderson's book. I entered with long sleeves. I felt burning. Pulled up my sleeve. 3 scratches, bleeding, like claws. No one touched me. I was alone in that corner. Photograph exists. Scratches, 7 to 10 centimeters long, deep, consistent spacing. Edinburgh Royal Infirmary, April 1999. 3 cases in 1 week. Patients, injuries after visiting Greyfriars. Unexplained marks. 1 with second-degree burns, no heat source. Medical report, public case 2001. Patient presents circular burns on forearm. Pattern inconsistent with common accidental causes. Origin, unknown. The City of Edinburgh Council responds. May 1999. Black Mausoleum officially closed. Bars reinforced. Industrial padlock. It didn't help. June 1999. Padlock found broken. No tool marks. Metal twisted, as if pulled from inside. And the attacks continue, now outside the mausoleum, in the surrounding area. August 1999. Ben Scott, tour guide, 12 years experience. I never believed, 30 years in Edinburgh, 0 experiences. Until that night. I felt a push, violent. I fell, no one near. And I saw, shadow, tall, maybe 6'3", moving against the wind, wrong direction.
Ben broke his wrist in the fall. X-ray, clean fracture, like impact from concentrated force. 2000 to 2004, attacks escalate. Partial list, public records. 2067 reported incidents. 2001, 89 incidents. 2002, 103 incidents. 2003, 140 incidents. 2004, 178 incidents. Types of documented phenomena. Physical, scratches, hundreds of cases photographed. Pushes, multiple falls, fractures, burns, no thermal source. Hair pulling, witnessed by others. Strangulation sensation, 10+ cases. Environmental, temperature drops 10 to 15 degrees Celsius in seconds, measured with thermometers. Specific cold spots, always same locations. Sounds, footsteps on stone, heavy breathing, whispers, recorded in EVP. Psychological, unexplained panic, people running away. Sudden nausea, 50+ cases. Sensation of presence, unanimous among victims. Recurring nightmares after visit, reported by 30% of victims. And the most extreme case, 2004, March. Caroline, tourist. Last name protected. Enters the mausoleum during a tour. Seconds later, screams, runs out, collapses outside the cemetery. Ambulance, Edinburgh Royal Infirmary. Medical report published with permission, 2006. Patient presents 3 deep lacerations on neck. Claw pattern, moderate blood loss. Additionally, fracture of 2 ribs. No external impact observed. Cause? Unknown. Caroline was hospitalized 3 days. The marks took 2 months to heal completely. Permanent scars. Later interview, audio, 2007. I felt hands, cold, like ice burning, on my neck, squeezing, and a voice inside my head, guilty.
Over 400 cases, real injuries, same marks, always 3 parallel scratches. Mass hysteria? The wounds are real, photographed, identical. Environmental? All tested, normal. Hoax? Happens to skeptics, off tour, in daylight. Everything centers on the Black Mausoleum, opened in 1998. Activity surged. Edinburgh Council admits cause unknown. 2024, tourist films marks appearing live. 2 million views.
Something just yanked my hair. I gotta hold
No
still.
explanation.
Oh God, look! Wait, it's
If
nothing
you
there. What the hell, it's real.
go,
Keep filming.
don't touch the bars. And if you feel that cold breath, hundreds felt it before. Many still carry the scars. Some cases never close.
Have you ever seen a mysterious figure in the dark? A shadow you can't explain? Share your story in the comments or send it to crypticzoneofficial@gmail.com. Thanks for watching.